Hi, I'm Vera. Wait, hold on, I'm Vera. Well, we're both Veras. Anyway, welcome to Drawing Doodie, where I take my favorite character, Dudarius Uranius, from There's an Alien in My Toilet, and I put him in all sorts of costumes, from your most iconic characters to just a pirate, or even Thundercats, or a bandit. Well, every day I take Doodie and I have fun, and I'm glad that you're here to have fun with me. If you have time, please check out doodiesworld.com, and if you like this episode and every episode before it, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, and let's start drawing.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Sorry, just getting in here. If you're just joining me for the first time, I'm putting the link in the chat for my Indiegogo. Want to make sure everybody hears me. I'm just testing some things out before I start drawing. Let's see. 1 second.
Hi, I'm Samuel.
That's not what I'm looking for, but let's go there. There you go. Let's see. Is my voice coming through? All right, cool. All right. Let's get this out the way. And cool beans. All right. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and forth between this. Mute this. All right. And I'm just going to thumbs up, share it. And while that's going. All right. Today's going to be a simple day. I'm going to, I was trying to figure out, I just got back from the book signing at the grand opening at Geek Out. So I was at Geek Out for the grand opening celebration of their event. And it was fantastic. Hold on one second. I gotta open up the door. I had to open the door for my dog. And it was fantastic. It was a great day. Got to hang out with a bunch of creatives. The hockey team that they're sponsoring, met a lot of Magic the Gathering gamers and D&D gamers, and it was fun. In fact, I got to put on some music. Oh, so that was that. So that was fun. That was yesterday. And before we begin, I'm going to take a mashup. I'm going to do an iconic scene of Garfield, where he has some slippers on and a coffee mug, and he has pajamas. And I'm going to use that scene. And I'm going to take Doodie. I'm going to put him in that scene. I really liked it. And you know how I like to do a mashup all the time with Doodie. So that's what I'm going to do here. So let's get this started. But before I begin, I just want to remind everybody that I'm trying to get my comic funded on Indiegogo. And if you're a fan of my channel, if you're a fan of my work, I would love for you to get a copy of the book. And love to get this funded. And want to get the book into everybody's hands. And this is issue number 6, this milestone. I'm having fun illustrating it. I just started illustrating some of the backers that actually picked up the tier from Kickstarter to be drawn into the book. So that's going to be fun. And just to give you an insight of the series, I'm going to play the promo and then we're going to start drawing.
Hi, I'm Samuel, and I'm the creator of There's an Alien in My Toilet, a sci-fi comedy series that the entire family can enjoy. I've been creating this story for many years, and it started off with a sketch and eventually it grew into something bigger. I've worked day and night, night and day, on just fleshing out the story and building the world and the characters, writing the scripts and drawing and coloring and doing all those things. And we finally made it to this point. We're at issue number 6. And I'd love for you to come along for the ride. Whether it's your first time, you can pick up all 6 issues, or you've been following us on Kickstarter. We just moved over to Indiegogo, and now you're getting ready to pick up number 6. This book was made for you. if you love to laugh, if you love to have fun, if you love crossword puzzles, and you just love sci-fi, goofy, slapstick comedy, it's made for you. Help us make this book a success, and let's get this funded. And remember, every pledge gets a chance to spin the wheel and win a prize. I appreciate you tremendously. Thank you.
So when I saw Doodie and he was explaining Doodie, I was like, oh, he sounds like my character Razzateer when I did Dungeons and Dragons, because he was a very tiny dwarf. So he would go around and be like, oh, there's some razzle-dazzle. So, really, you're going to do a little bit of, hi, I'm Doodie through Uranus and I'm coming to Earth.
All right, that was awesome. So that young man I met at College Station Comic-Con, and he really dug Doodie. He really liked the concept and liked the character, and so much so that he wanted to do his rendition, his voice of Doodie. Now I'm going to get some music in the background. And so when he did it, I had to get it on video. I was just so excited that there was somebody who felt like they've connected with my character so much that they wanted to reenact or create the voice, and it was so much fun just to watch it and hear him create Doodie's voice in his head. Right, that's like the ultimate form of flattery, where when people just really dig your stuff, and it's just, I don't know what to say. I was a loss for words. I'm still at a loss for words. I can't even speak today. But so I met a few people that were asking about the series, and if I would be doing an art book, and yes, I am doing an art book. And if you've been following my channel at all, I don't like that. If you've been following my channel at all, then you know that I've been doing a lot of different renditions of Doodie. I've been drawing him quite a bit, and no, I don't even want that one. And I have over 300 different versions of Doodie right now, which is pretty cool. And so I'm contemplating, do I do a mega book with 300 pages, or do I do a couple of volumes, like first volume 100 page, second volume another 100 page? But I'm still trying to figure that out. Do this, and then Doodie has a belly, so get that belly in there. So always put the circle for his belly. I don't have to go crazy with the hands, with the arm. I just want to get the shape there. Right, and then we'll get like I'll look up from time to time to see if anybody's commenting. Richard, hey, how's it going? Is Indiegogo easier than Kickstarter? No, Indiegogo goes harder than Kickstarter. because Indiegogo doesn't have the kind of I guess resources that a Kickstarter does, and Kickstarter seems to have generated a lot more popularity. So I'm finding myself working 3 times as hard trying to figure out how to crack the code on Indiegogo. How you doing, Retrofusion? So yeah, I haven't figured that part out just yet. And just crowdfunding as a whole for my book and my character has been a challenge. I tend to do extremely well at events and at book signings and at conventions, but hasn't translated into crowdfunding. And I don't know the secret sauce for that. You know. That dude, he just has his short, stubby legs, so he doesn't have long legs at all. But I want to get the legs in there before, so I can get the right placement for it. This is where his legs are going to be, and what we're going to do is get the belly. And he has those slippers. He has a pajama, like Garfield has a pajama on. So we're gonna put that. And then he has these fuzzy slippers. So let me get Doodie's feet in there first. So I get the dimensions, and then we'll get those fuzzy slippers in. But I know he has the slippers at an angle. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, he has one behind the other, so... And then here's this one, right? So he has some sort of animal. I'm just going to put like a... change it up a little bit. It's like little fuzzy wuzzies. Actually, right, same thing here. All right, so he's got the fuzzies, and then he's gonna get the hat going all the way down. So I'm gonna erase this part here. How's that? All right. Let's get the coffee. I used to love Garfield when I was younger, and yeah, exactly. Oh man, Heathcliff and what was the Riff Raff? Used to come on that during Heathcliff. It was like the spin-off of Heathcliff, but yeah, I used to love them all. I mean, Jim Davis, fantastic illustrator, fantastic storyteller. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I gotta look it up when I get a chance. And I know if I see it, I'll remember it. Like, I mean, there was so many fantastic cartoons when I was growing up. I mean, you remember Foofer? Foofer was that dog. I give him a little, you know, he looks tired in the morning. Put that in there. What's interesting is that I was talking to yesterday. I was at a book signing for a grand opening of a new comic shop out here in Texas, and I was talking to one of the owners, managers, about the change in comic book retailing, and it was fascinating to find out that only 18% of their sales were from comic books in their store. 60% was from gaming, tabletop gaming. Like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. That was the bulk of their money. I thought that was pretty fascinating. And it was eye opening too. Because here I am drawing comics. Now I understand why retailers are so reluctant to try to pick up or support independence, because the market has changed significantly, and there's no margin in it, or little margin in it. I think he said that you get more in comics, they make more of their money from graphic novels, the collected, than they do from the floppies. So I thought, it puts a lot of things into perspective on where and how you should put your focus on things. Let's get these. I'm using bigger ears for this bunny. I'm doing my own version of a bunny. It could be anything, really. Comic wise, I just bought Ham and Eggs. It's Ham and Eggs by Mike Kunkel. And he's the one who created Hero Bear and the Kid. So I backed his campaign on Kickstarter, and I just got it in the mail. So that's what I'll be reading tonight. I really like his work. I still feel like Hero Bear and the Kid should have been the cartoon. He's a fantastic illustrator. And then I have a bunch of Art of books, and I just picked up the Art of Zelda. Because I'm a student by nature, so I'm always wanting to learn from how others approach art and different design styles and things like that. What are you reading? think my man did a different kind of cut than they're using. That's fine. Let's get some of this wrinkles under here. He's tired in the morning. I just picked up Carl Barks Comics and Stories Art Edition. It's really great, and also reading the Atlas Comics Classic Horror from Fantagraphics. Oh, nice. Nice. It's funny. I was just talking to somebody about this, that I do Comic Cons and I do book signings, but I never get an opportunity to walk around and actually buy stuff. So I tend to buy my stuff online, which is crazy when you think about it, because I'm there, right? And I'm so busy working and connecting with people that I tend to forget to go and be a fan for a second, and I always miss out, and then I have to go and pick things up online because I missed an opportunity. He's got a blue. Is that the color blue I want? Maybe like isn't something like that. I think that's blue's better. Yeah. It might be too dark. Maybe a little lighter. Yeah, that's better. All right. I actually met a convention promoter that was specifically talking to me to get me to go to their show. So I'm looking into it. That was pretty exciting. You know, that means that what I'm doing out here in Texas is making a difference. You know. I hate it when I see that I missed some spots. There. All right. bunny's gonna be like right, and then black, 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 and pink. All right. And then I put this up here. There. All right. All right, dude, he's coming along. But he's putting on some weight. He's gotta work it out. Are you an artist or a writer or just someone who just loves comics? Oh, congratulations. What specific genre is your comic? I remember my first comic like it was yesterday. Your first is always the most special. It was Cosmic Wars. And it was an exciting time. I felt like I felt like I was on top of the world when I created it. Let's focus on diary entries of an incredible man with secrets. That's dope. So sort of a horror comedy. Sounds pretty cool, man. I have this thing. Every time I go to a convention, I always wind up on my drive back home, because the drives are usually long. I ended up at Chick-fil-A. Those wafer fries and the spicy chicken is great when you're driving. Yeah, today I've been working on just promoting the Indiegogo campaign. Created new graphics, created new promotions, created the video to promote it. It's a lot of work. It's similar, but I think it's easier than Kickstarter. It's a lot easier than Kickstarter because you can move things around. Kickstarter doesn't let you move things around. You have to actually delete it and redo it. Indiegogo is very creative friendly, but which makes it appealing. Where it loses its luster is the fact that the people that I found have the most success in Indiegogo are the ones who actually cultivated a large following, or paid for marketing. Hired somebody, a specialist or a company, to do their promotions and marketing. No, Winnie. My dog is starting to cry now. Sorry, buddy. You're not going outside just yet. Yes, I'm not sure what kind of audience you've built for yourself, but I think if anything you're going to do with crowdfunding, promote it long time ahead. Try to communicate with your audience ahead of time. The sooner you can get the word out, the easier it's going to be for you. And then use any platforms that you have to promote. You want to do that? Doodie time travels in his imagination. But his species, well, you think about it. Well, what we know as humans is that we can slow down time based on the speed that we move, because we accelerate time when we break the speed of light and we go we break the sound barrier and all that stuff. And like for astronauts, when they come back, it seems like time has slowed down, but they were gone longer than they thought they were. With aliens, at least on Uranus, they can impact time based on where they're going, if that makes sense. But in his imagination, he can do anything he wants. And in the series, Doodie basically, he's always taking a licking in real life. And then what happens is he relies on his imagination to take him somewhere else and defeat his opponents, and be greater than he actually is. So, in theory, yes, he can. Because he's gone back in time in his imagination to the land of the dinosaurs. He's gone to old world Japan. That's a story that's coming out at the end of next year. So Doodie's capable of anything he puts his mind to. And because I've only focused on him and his time on Earth, and not really his people yet, even though they make cameos in the story. I didn't go that far, but you gave me something to think about. But in the story, Doodie becomes any character he wants. He's the ultimate cosplayer. Actually, I don't want that. I want the straight line. I'm gonna hide that for a second. For sky blue. There it is. I'm gonna do a lighter blue for the top. That's what they're using. I think that has to be a light blue. It's too much. That's better. You know what I might do? I might embellish right now. So let's get a window in there. Let's get the line. What would the window be? Like a grayish. That's too big of a line. Okay. The only thing about this program is that you have to remove the front layer, because if you try to drop colors behind a layer, it'll only impact the areas it sees. So you have to hide the first layer in order to make that happen. Oops. Need that thicker. Nope. Should be here. Okay. Now let's. I'll put like a. I didn't even see that. There it is. Yeah, that's what I should just do. All right, let's change this. I'm going to change that. Oops. I don't want that. I want this. Might have to just erase this and do it over. Let's just do it over. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so now what we're going to do is so. Now this, we're going to erase that too, because I'm not liking that at all. And then we'll just add some shine. Let's do that. All right, I'll do that. I get some shadow on the wall from you. Okay, and then maybe, I know I don't have a curtain. I could have done a curtain, right? Maybe on that one side. Maybe add a pop of color with the curtain. Have you tried? No, I haven't tried. I haven't tried webtoons. You know, it's one of those things that's on my list. But it's tough because I'm drawing a comic strip that's published by a kid in a comic, and I'm also drawing my comic book. So between the comic strip and the comic book, and then taking the time to convert my stuff for let's hide this for a second. To do a web comic, it's kind of a big undertaking and a tall ask. Because I also work full time, and so it's like picking and choosing my battles, really. But you know, I get a lot of different comments and feedback about where I should you know, promote my stuff, and it's tough trying to figure it all out, you know. I gotta make a folder here. All right, there. Look at that. There it is. Hey, Lou, how's it going? So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's next, and where I can put my focus on, which is not easy. Oh, cool! I can't wait to see it. I'm doing this, and I haven't even looked at this. This is what I mean. You have to go. I always forget to go in because it doesn't drop the colors behind the layer. I always have to go in sneak attack. Yeah, it's I took it from the classic Garfield image. So it's basically an homage mashup with Garfield's look, where Garfield has the same exact thing. It's just I liked it so much. I wasn't planning on drawing today, but I was so focused. I was inspired by the book signing yesterday, and trying to figure out how to get eyes on the Indiegogo, which is tough. Indiegogo is really making me work. So I finished doing the videos. To promote it, and I just said, hey, let me I saw this image of Garfield and I was like, all right, that looks like a cool thing, let me do that. And I want to make this a little bigger. There you go. Then what I want to do is multiply, get some shadow. All right, and let's see, got that's a nice little orange there. Maybe, where would I want this to come from? Maybe because the light's there, I'll do it that way. Then now I have to get that smoke, right? Like the steam coming from. My dogs are acting up. Oops. I want that. It's gonna be there. And maybe I'll put a picture frame on the wall. Yeah, let me get a picture frame on that wall. Picture frame should be like a maybe brownish. Get this in there. All right. And let's put an eraser here. All right, let's, I don't want to do, let's apply. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sneaky with this one. File open. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. Control C. And I'm going to drop that bad boy right in there. So let's Control V, Control Z. That's a edit paste into. All right, Control T. Where is that bad boy? Where's this? Usually be down here. There it is. Sorry. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. You inside there. Alright. Control. A nice little painting of Doodie up on the wall. Alright, there it is. I didn't have to draw it all over again. And then let's add some shadow in the background. Boom. There it is. So there is my homage to, let me save this because every time I forget to save, the system crashes and I lose it. Doodie Garfield. Save. So this is a quickie. Not so quick. What was, I don't even know how long this was. This was I don't even know how long this took. But this Doodie as Garfield. Thank you for joining me. Anybody who's watching, thank you, Retrofusion and Lou. And again, if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And don't forget, there's an alien in my toilet. It is on Indiegogo right now. And I'd love for you to get yourself a copy of the book. It's funny. It's issue number 6. You can also get the backup. All of the previous issues before that, they're also available on this campaign. Link is in the chat. Thank you all for watching. I'll leave you again with the promo. And see you on the next one. And catch us on Cast the Craze podcast this week. We have another guest on the show this week, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Hi, I'm Samuel, and I'm the creator of There's an Alien in My Toilet, a sci-fi comedy series that the entire family can enjoy. I've been creating this story for many years, and it started off with a sketch, and eventually it grew into something bigger. I've worked day and night and day, on just fleshing out the story and building the world and the characters, writing the scripts and drawing and coloring and doing all those things. And we finally made it to this point. We're at issue number 6. And I'd love for you to come along for the ride. Whether it's your first time, you can pick up all 6 issues, or you've been following us on Kickstarter. We just moved over to Indiegogo, and now you're getting ready to pick up number 6. This book was made for you. If you love to laugh, if you love to have fun, if you love crossword puzzles, and you just love sci-fi, goofy, slapstick comedy, it's made for you. Help us make this book a success, and let's get this funded. And remember, every pledge gets a chance to spin the wheel and win a prize. I appreciate you tremendously. Thank you.
So when I saw Doodie and he was explaining Doodie, I was like, oh, he sounds like my character Razakir from when I did Dungeons and Dragons, because he was a very tiny dwarf. So he would go around and be like,
Oh, there's some razzle dazzle. So, really, you're gonna do a little bit of hi, I'm Doodie from Uranus, and I'm coming to Earth.